How is y'all? I'm doing good. I went through my curling irons and stuff, and I found 3 that I want to keep. 3 out of all the zillions that I had in that little basket. So I got to get them out of my way here. Let me scooch them over here. There. Out of my way. How's everybody doing today? I'm wore out already. I got up this morning, did all my morning stuff, and then I took a shower, and then I went and did lab work because I have to see the kidney doctor soon. And then we went out for a late breakfast while we were out. And then I came home and I started moving stuff. So, would y'all like to see what I moved? Ooh, look at that table. Oh my goodness, look at that table. I still have to move those project bins and the box for the AccuQuilt. It's for the 12-inch blocks. And then the cutie can come in. And see over there? That's all my totes I filled up today. Whoa. I filled them all up, and those totes, those project bins are going to go on top of that for right now, till I find a better place for them. But the table is ready for the cutie. Oh, I forgot my phone. Can't read chat without my phone. And it doesn't help that I keep bumping you. I keep bumping you all over the place. Well, let's see if I can find myself on YouTube. There we go. And let's go to all chat. So let's see who's here. I got Melanie and Lisa. I just finished a cup of coffee, Lisa. I needed it, let me tell you. And then there's Loretta. Hi, Loretta. And Elaine. And Mona. Miss Mona, did you get some sleep? And Sheila. Oh, my Sheila. June Hanson. Gladys. Hi, Gladys. Yo, Patty. Yo, Patty. Oh, let's see. Oh, Mona's having a fit. She spilled pop on her laptop or your lap. Shh, don't tell anyone, but I'm going to doing the shaking my mouse thing. Work has stressed me out this week. Well, yeah, that happens when you have to go do classes. And I can't get this thing far enough away from me. Oh, let's see. Who else is here? What are you going to put there? I wonder what I'm going to put there. Lisa, Sheila, her cutie, finally. Hi, Bud Files. Do you have room under the table? No, I have that shoved full. What do you want me to put under there? Hi, Rudy. Let's see. Oh, Mona did not sleep. Oh my goodness. Hey, Shirley. You get that sewing room done? No, but look, it's better than when I showed you. Look. The top is ready for the cutie, except the stuff on the end. I got to put the project bins over on top of the totes and the AccuQuilt 12-inch thing down on the bottom of the cart. And then scooch my iron over to the right. And then I put totes over in the corner. I have 108 backing in the bottom, batting in the second one, and then batiks and panels. Oh, and one more batting in that one. So it is coming along. I got the cart over there with the AccuQuilt on it and my ironing table. So, lap on blanket. Oh, no. Must have been a day for Lisa. She is already gambling. No, I don't have anything set up. I forgot how Mona told me how to do it. Hi, Auntie Ellen. How are ya? Oh, she's in the bushes. And she's losing. Mona streakers. Ha, that's funny. So I got a lot moved in here. I did have a tote underneath my desk. That is the backing ones over there on the bottom, which makes it better for me because now I got room for my legs under my desk. And then from when I had foot surgery, I got one of these sock thingies. I don't know where to stick it. I keep putting it right over here and just leaning it, and I keep knocking it over. Oh my goodness. All right, so I've been working on a heart. I did one heart yesterday. Yeah, in Lisa's I did a heart. And I have another one to do. This is the one that I'm doing. So I have 2 hearts to do. And 2 sets of 2 flying geese. I did all the spools already. I did all the sparrows. I just haven't sewn them together on the sparrows. And that takes care of that row and that row. And then I have butterflies to do after I get done with this row. So hopefully I will get done with the hearts at least today. Oh, I'm worn out. All this moving, I'm not used to moving that kind of stuff. I think I lost my chat. Let me go back here. I did. I lost it. Let me go back to where I had you. Well, where did I missed a lot. Here we go. Auntie Ellen. I finally got my rain boots done. Yes, I saw the picture. I thought it was great. Hi, Rita. How are you? Hi, Cheryl Cruz. Miss Nancy. How's Terry feeling? Hi, Jessica. Mona, was Deb's hubby walking by again? Yes, he was. But yeah, I saw him out of the corner of my eye. Mona, I'm so excited today. I get my purse from you. Can't wait. Oh, her purses are excellent. It's been a bad afternoon for June. She got her finger in the way and needle went through my fingernail and out the back. And I was able to hit the button. I got the needle out of my finger. Oh my goodness. Mona was on the cutie until she ran out of bobbin thread. I think that's going to happen a lot to us, Mona. Oh, June. Hope it didn't hurt very bad. No. I would cry. Yes. First I would have screamed and then I'd have started crying. Yeah. Sheila, and say a few dirty words. June says she did say dirty words. Oh, I'm so sorry, June. I feel for you. Yep. Marie. Well, hello, Miss Marie. Good to see you. Glad you came to visit. Oh, that's going to be nice. Oh, Mona, I'm sure I will love it because I love floral material. I do too, Rita. I love florals. And do y'all remember Nikki B? She sent me some floral, she called them scraps. I call them pieces of yardage. Okay, I finally caught up. Oh, it's great having Miss Marie here. Oh, well, let's see what I can do here. I don't know if I can do much of anything. My mind is just on making all of this stuff sensible. I can't believe with all this that I've been doing that I'm sewing. Hi, Sheila. Did I lose it again? I don't know what is happening with my chat. It keeps going away. Hubby's hurting. He has been in bed most of the day. I feel like I'm on Romper Room. Yes, Shirley. I'm looking for that magic mirror. And when I find it, I'm going to use it. I'm going to hold it up and I say, I see Melanie and I see Lisa and I see Shirley. We'll have to see if Miss Romper Room ever says your name. My shaking the mouse thing did not work. Oh, that is funny. Hi, Andrea. How are you? I thought you bought a pony, Marie. Not Shetland. Oh, you're too funny. Sheila is a Shetland now. Just found a missing leg weight in the bottom of a sewing tote. I just cleaned out for my new table. Only missing for a year. Now you're sounding like me, Auntie Ellen. Well, Nancy's husband went for another thing of, what was it? Keytruda? I think that's what it was, Keytruda. He had to have some more. I'm glad you found it. I'm anxious to see Ellen in action. Yes, I want to see Ellen doing hers too. Lisa, take the phone off the hook. Well, you lurk all you want, Miss Marie. So yesterday on Lisa's live, well, not live, in her sewing room on Discord, I did this heart. Oh, I can't see. Sorry, I can't see. There we go. Oh, that's in the way of Nancy. Okay, I did this heart yesterday. Can you see the pretty colors? It's a purpley here and a sagey green here. And then the one I'm working on today is, well, let me finish sewing this seam and then I'll show you. Okay, let me sew this leader ender. It's for another project that I sort of got going. Oh my gosh, you would not believe all the spare parts that I've seen today. All the extra half square triangles and like this one here is, well, it's the light green and white. You can't hardly see it, but that one's light green and white. Okay, so the next heart will be a purpley and lightning bugs. Peachy lightning bugs and purple. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to make this one this way. No, I can make it this way. Let me finger press this. Okay. Let's see. Mama J. Doing good today. The world seems to finally turn right side up in my life. Olivia is back 100% and my daughter is out of the ICU and I'm able to talk to her. She's improving every day. Now, she's not close to you, right? She's far away, so you have to communicate on the phone. Mona, I saw a cute bag pattern on Quilt & Code for free today. It was pretty. Oh, you watch Quilt & Code too? I haven't seen it yet. I just got my computer up today, so. Cute lightning bugs. I thought they were cute. They're much cuter than the ones that were on the black or purple or I don't know what color it was. Cheryl, that sounds good. Yeah, 500 miles away. I thought that she was further away from you and you couldn't get there to actually see her in person. I will have to watch. Is that a shop or a channel? It is a shop called Quilt & Code. And when I watch him on YouTube, he's usually mixing a drink. And he's always wearing weird hats and stuff. And I think they're funny. And she shows different projects that she's working on. But they sell stuff too. So, all right. So let's look. Where did I put my other pieces for this? Da, da, da. Okay. These are. Oh, good golly. I sewed these wrong. I wasn't supposed to sew them together yet. Oh, jeez. Seam ripper, seam ripper. Got the Walmart grocery order put up. Wait, what is this channel? It's called Quilt and Code. Quilt and then the letter N and the word code. And for the life of me, I cannot think of their real names right now. I think his name is Will, but I cannot think of her name for nothing. I want to say Penny, but that's not it. She's on Warm and Cozy. Hi, Sherry. Video or live? Well, I watch them when they're live, usually, but it's also video afterwards. So you can watch it anytime. Quilt and Code, yep. And the other one that I watch is I think it's Warm and Cozy. They sell fabric too. I watch them when I catch them. A lot of times my notifications go off on my phone, but I don't look at it, so I miss them. I miss them when they're live. That's what I usually end up doing with Marie. But I've caught her the last few Wednesdays. See, I get started on something and then I lose track of time and everything. And y'all aren't supposed to be cheering me on when I goof this up. I'm so glad that I have that trash can for thread and stuff right underneath me now. There was quite a few of us in Lisa's yesterday. Not as many as last week, but it was a nice bunch. Oh, hey, Rita, how are you? Yeah, more than one Rita. I used to call her Crystal all the time. And then she added Rita to her name, so I'd call her the right name. Okay, got that all picked out. One more little piece. All right, now let's see if I can do it right this time. Good golly. Good golly, Miss Molly. See, this is my problem with sewing on a live. I definitely cannot cut on a live. And there are many, many times I cannot sew on a live either. But see, usually I have this all pinned together already before the live. But I was busy today. I was busy putting everything away, finding a place to put it is what I should say. Cleaning off my table for the cutie, getting prepared for it. Yeah, it is hard to sew during a live. See, usually though, I do have it all pinned together so that all I got to do is just sew it. But that didn't happen this time. I guess I got that upside down. All right, let's put this piece on. Yeah, and then when I was cleaning and stuff today, I was texting with Shirley and Lisa and Mona. I'm like, look. So I have 3 totes over there now. I have 1 tote underneath the white table over here. And he's talking about getting me 2 more totes. And I'm like, well, I could really use it. Well, now where did my other... There it is. Jeez. I'm losing it, I tell ya. Your brother said you can't walk and chew gum. Nope. I can't. And I don't have my BFF Barbie with me either. My brother used to tell me all the time, Barbie can't be my friend. She's a doll. All right, this goes over here. He used to say stuff like that to me because I got to the point where I didn't leave the house. COVID hit, and that's when I quit going anywhere, pretty much. Haley bought Bobbin a toothbrush. Oh, well, good luck with that, Haley. Because I don't think Honey would let me do it. And Honey lets me do quite a bit of things to her. But I don't think she will go for that. But Honey is not a poop eater. Sassy was the poop eater. She would eat Annie's poop all the time. So Annie must have had sweet poop. Annie was my other pug that Sassy grew up with. I went over the other day to visit with Shirley. I took a Drunkard's Path, the large Drunkard's Path. I took that over there and gave to her because I ordered another one. And when I was putting them with my other templates over here, there's a large and a small Drunkard's Path over there already. So she got the new one. I'm trying to tackle some mail and just opened something from 2020. Oh my goodness. I found the funniest sign yesterday is a cat and it says, I don't hoard fabric. I just shop faster than I sew. Oh, now that is cute. Mona says she has that on a t-shirt. I know, Mona. And then she wanted to love up to you after she ate the poop. Ugh. I had a dog that would eat his own poop. Well, she didn't eat her own. She ate Annie's. So Annie's poop must have been sweet. I don't know. I was just like, oh my goodness. But she hasn't done that since Annie passed away. So it don't smell like poop no more. And Honey just sniffs her poop. Not her poop, Sassy's poop. She just sniffs it and then she goes like, ugh, and walks away. My girls were a little upset with me this morning because Mommy had things to do, so they had to wait until I got back home so Dad could let them out. Sometimes anxiety causes it. Nah, they weren't stressed about anything, none of them. That was when we had 3 pugs and they weren't stressed. She just really liked Annie's poop. I'm just going to make a shirt that says, yes, I'm a fabric hoarder. You need me to hold some of yours? Or inbreeding. No, we got them from different places. Annie we got from, well, Annie was sort of like a drug deal. We call her our drug deal dog because we found him listed in the newspaper and they were further away and they didn't want us to come to their house to know where that was. So I understood. So we met at a 7-Eleven in their parking lot. They came in a van and we were there. And so we go up to the van and Kelly knocks on the window and they roll it down. And he says, you got the pugs? And they said, you got the money? And we're like, yeah. So they open up the side door and then we got to look at all the puppies. And then I picked the one. I didn't pick one of them because she looked like she was balding on her head. And I'm like, God, what is wrong with this dog? Well, and of course, my husband, he picked up the boy pug. And I'm like, no, we're not taking more than one home. So I picked Annie and he paid him and we got back in our car before we left. And so it was sort of like a drug deal that you see on TV. So that's what we said. She's always our drug deal dog. And then, of course, on the way home, she bit my thumb. And of course, I called her a name. And I said, she just bit me. Now I know why that other one is bald. She probably bit it too. Hey, Kevin, how are ya? Kevin's from Tuber Chat, Connect and Grow. I was heading over to his yesterday and I got sidetracked. I don't remember what I did instead of going over to his channel, but normally I'm on his channel checking out what he's got going on over there and connecting with all the people that are in there. And then he shows up over here with me so he can see what I'm sewing. That's so sweet of you, Kevin. Has this one got a color to it? Nope, another green one. Here's one that you can see the color on it. If I can open it. There. That's the sort of lavender. Yeah, it's lavender. Yay, Mona. Hey, Jan, how are ya? Remember, just type the word quilt or giggles and it'll drop your link for you. We'll see if I can sew these right. We'll see if I get an actual heart out of this one. I didn't start off very good though, did I? All right, that one's done. Now let's do up this one real quick. Hey, Joe, how are ya? Oh, yeah, baby duty with that baby rabbit. Oh, and your hubby. Oh. I got my projects organized in my sewing room. 8 to get finished or started. Oh, Melanie finally subbed to Kevin. Now we got to get Melanie working on her channel. She keeps saying that it's her grandson that's on there, not her. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's there so you can work on it too, you know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got one done, one half. I'm still waiting for Zaza to go live. Look at that. Melanie's just laughing at me. Kevin showcases a lot of great content creators from various genres. If you need a quilting break, check out gardening, artistry, and even scratch-off scratching. That's true. He has it all in his. And I've made great friends in there too. David from Elfish Tanks, he's from there too. So he's been in that bunch. I got another leader ender to sew here. Crafty Witch, Andy from Crafty Witch. She's fun to watch too. And I met her in there. All right, let's take this one off. Now let's see how close I came to making these straight. Hey, Zaza, how are you, girl? Oh, and look at there. It dropped her link there, too. Zaza, I was just telling them I'm waiting for your first live. Zaza has been a guest on our channel quite a few times. Well, those are close enough for me. One more to check here. Very cool. That one's close enough too. Yeah, now let's see this one. I need to get with them to schedule our live. There will be fishy talk, quilty talk, and quilty fishy talk. Yeah, I can't wait. They can't come on our channel until May. Did Zaza come in? I don't see her. I don't know. Somebody was talking about her and I thought she was in the room. And those are close enough, in Mona's words. Close enough. It'll work. It'll work. I don't strive for perfection, let me tell you. Okay, so now let's trim them down and then we can sew them together. Wow! Let's just all say hi to Zaza. Hi, Zaza! Hey, Lori, how are ya? I haven't seen you for a hot minute. Yeah. I gotta move my phone someplace. I got too much over here that I'm trying to work on. I got my Singing in the Rain sitting here, and I got this quilt, and this is 2 quilts. I'm making 2 at the same time. Okay, let's cut these extras off. I'm so happy I got my new one. Anyone want to join our live tomorrow at 4 Eastern? Let Lisa know. She didn't sleep well last night. Zaza is probably napping. Yeah, she only slept for a few hours. So I wondered if she got another nap in or not. Another leader ender. Lori could be a guest. We should talk to Amber again from the Cheeky Quilter. She's been doing that series about t-shirt quilts. I don't have any plans to make a t-shirt quilt, but listening to her and her mom make me want to do one. That FOMO stuff, you know. FOMO is real. FOMO is going to get me one of these days. So all I'm doing today is sewing these. I'm not squaring them up yet. I don't square them up until I'm ready to put them together. Okay, let's open this. You need some project boxes, the craft box. I got them, Melanie. Look, they're over there. See, where's my table? There's my table. There they are. See them? They're underneath the plant, the different colors. And this quilt that I'm working on now was in the top clear one from 2020. So this is a really old project. I cut all the fabric for it except the backing. I didn't cut the backing for it. So I'm cutting it as I go along. Somebody's on Discord. I hear the beeping. I bet that's Melanie. Melanie has FOMO really, really bad. Oh, I got my Soul Sampler box today. I really like the pattern in it. I can't think what it's called now. It starts with a S. I don't remember. I'm getting to be like Mona. I don't remember stuff anymore. You can tell me, and 5 minutes later, I don't remember. All right, another one for that pile. Now let's open these up. Melanie, is that you on Discord? Is the protector of the Discord? Yeah, Melanie is the protector. Let me tell you, if Gizmo shows up, she lets us know. If anything is not right, she will let us know. Okay, I got the 2 halves done. Now we're going to put them back together again. Can't believe I sewed it without putting them together first. You know, to sew them. Let's see if I can match them up here. When I first started matching, I thought I had it right, but I didn't. I was off like 1/4 of an inch. It's not me in Discord. I'm just teasing you, Melanie. I just know that you and Sheila and I were in there talking. Yes, I try to keep up with Discord even when I'm not in there. I have it on my phone too, so I can catch whatever's going on. One more seam and I will have this done. So my project for today on this is done, and then I can chit chat. I went over the double seam. That's why it sounded bad. This is the only time that I can sew straight lines on a project, and that's when it's not very far. This is only 10 inches, so I can handle 10 inches. Okay, let's put this on the chopping block here. I had no idea what I was even going to talk about today. I don't think I have any more stories to tell you, at least not today. Not that's in my brain right now. That triangle there is 5 inches long, so. Okay, let me open this up. Oh, that piece is still stuck together. Got another one of those. All right, let's open it. Oh, I know, we were talking about doing our next project after Singing in the Rain. That's one of the things we were talking about in Discord. I'm doing Song Sparrow next. It's another Beverly McCullough. And then after that, I would like to get some of my whips done, because hopefully I will have my cutie going. All right, here's this one. Lightning bugs, purple. Oh, there we go. I have to make my screen on my computer really, really big so I can see it. And then I peek over the top of it so I see if I got it in the screen or not. All right. Hi, Leanna. Let's see if I... There's Zaza. Miss Zaza. Were your ears burning? We were talking about you. Lisa, you were right. I did just wake up. Very good. We all said hi to you already. Yes, we did. I think it was when I have it set up so your link drops. And I think I saw you there. Leanna's lurking, trying to hide that I'm using my phone once again today at work. I wonder if she's wondering where everyone is. Zaza's in Discord. I think she just woke up from her nap. Hi, Pam. How are you? Pam Spielmaker. I would love to go to Mona in your Discord channel. Will you help me figure out how to do it? I downloaded the Discord app. Oh, Pam, you don't have to download the app unless you're on your phone. If you're on your phone, you have to download it. But on the computer, you don't have to. You just go to discord.com and sign in there. I didn't download anything on my computer. I'm going to work on my charity quilts. The Jelly Belly bar, or whatever is called, is cute and easy. Yeah, I was looking at that one too. I'm not awake enough for my ears to burn. Tablet, it's less glitchy on the app. On a tablet, it's less glitchy on the app. Yeah, but if you're on a computer, I got a piece of hair hanging down. But if you're on the computer, just go to discord.com and create your person on there. I'm Deb S on there. I'm not the whole name. I'm just Deb S. Deb S 0029 or something like that. It added the numbers on to me. Mona's Discord link. Just click on it and it should take you there. Pam, there is under Lisa just put in Mona's Discord link. And once you get into Mona's Discord link, she has all these different rooms that you can post and type into and use it as text. There is one that helps you navigate Discord in there. And you can go in there and click on it and it'll explain everything to you. It's not as hard as it seems like it is. And Mona has a category for almost everything, let me tell you. We have gardening, we have quilting, we have just plain sewing, we have crocheting and knitting. It's all in there. And then there's a spot to post links that you think everybody would be interested in seeing. There's a spot to post patterns that are free, or even the ones that aren't free, but they're on sale for like the pattern of the month. for $5 or so. Yeah. So anyway, this is my other one. And those two are going in the middle of that quilt. And then I need where am I at here? Oh, I didn't make any for the other quilt. Oh, that's funny. I'm doing 2 quilts at the same time. So I had to do 24 sparrow feet. I need 12 of those on each what do you call it? 12 of those feet on each quilt. It's the top row and the bottom row. So I had to do 24 of those. That took me a few lives because I was only doing them on lives. I wasn't doing them any other time. I can't be on the chat. I will watch the replay. Okay, Giovanna, you take care. This is Giovanna is 6 hours later than us. So it's in the evening for her. When you put things in the wrong room, no one says anything. That's true, Zaza. If you accidentally post something in the wrong section, it's fine. We'll find it. I follow Sherry on there and Jamie, the Quilting Compound, and the Guy Who Sews, and Lisa and Mona. So I'm watching 5 different chat thingies going on. And I have it set up so my computer notifies me when there's a new thing, a new conversation going on. And I heard that thing, bloop, bloop, bloop. My husband says, it's what up, what up, what up. So he knows my Discord sound. What up? And that was Sheila and Melanie talking. And we finally got Melanie to get the bottoms of her rain boots on. So that turned out really nice. I thought those were really cute rain boots that she's got. Later this afternoon, after I get off of here, then I'm going to go cut my rain boots. I have the background all cut, and I had it sitting on one of my design boards on my chair. When I was moving all that stuff around, and it fell over and dropped all the pieces on the floor. So now I have to go through and make my little piles again. Oh, if I'd only marked them with my little alphabetties at the time, they would have fallen and they still would have had their clips on them. I was just an idiot. And when, yeah. Oh, I'm behind again. Yep, Mona's been playing with the cutie. It's nearly 10 p.m. for Giovanna and 9 p.m. for her. I knew it was later for you guys. And I think there's an hour difference between you and Giovanna. Giovanna is in Italy and Zaza's in Scotland. So see, we're international here, Pam. Zaza has all her notifications silenced. I have them all silenced except for on my computer. My computer, if I'm doing something else, I will hear the what up, and I go over and I check out, see what's going on. That's the only one that I have on all the time. And it's just so I can keep up with you guys to see what's going on. Mona, did you call her earlier? Yeah, the rain boots are cute, aren't they, Lori? Yeah, Lori was in there talking to Melanie and me too. Just getting home from school. Hi, Jess. How are you? Are you going into the sewing room? Me? Oh, I suppose I could. I have other blocks I can work on that I have cut out. I tried to cut out all of the backgrounds for this already too now. I thought that they would put sound ribbit for Discord. Oh, okay. Take care, Marie. She needs to prep a project that she's going to do a live stream with Donnell tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. Marie's going to be on with Donnell at 10 Eastern time. I hope I got that time right. Well, Nancy, I didn't even associate the noise with anything, and then he started calling it "What up? What up?" And that's what it is. It's "What up?" It's all us girls talking and going "What up?" Let's see. Are you in Central Time, Deb? Yes, I am. Yeah, you're still on. Jessica, finally home and unloaded. Mona, good idea. What kind of... I'm thinking of getting stitch regulator. Worth it? I thought you already got the stitch regulator. I thought it was coming this week. Rolling around the world. A stitch regulator will help to keep your stitches even, which is a plus. Saza says, my computer was beeping away during the night, so that got silenced too. Yeah. I have all mine silent. The sound drives me crazy. Yeah, the sound does bother Mona. There's only so many noises I can handle. Well, the what up doesn't bother me. I don't know what the difference is with that, but that doesn't bother me. Maybe it's because he's calling it what up. I don't know.
What up?
What up? I'm getting the movement, but stitches are irregular. Yeah. I will miss it. Saturdays are my running errands in grocery day. I'll have to catch the replay. Tasha is on Sean's live tomorrow too. Oh, I didn't know Tasha was going to be on. Hey, Lori, I got my boots finished. Thanks for your help. Yes, and they look awesome. What time is Mountain Time? They're 2 hours behind me. So when I come on for my live, it's 2 o'clock, but it's noon for them. Or maybe that's Pacific time. I don't know. I get lost. Jess, how is the fussy butts? Oh, she got the speed regulator. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know the difference in what she got. Mona, it is worth it, Sherry says. No, Melanie, they're before us. West Coast is before us. They're 2 hours before. Yeah, 3 after Eastern. Does that make it the same as Pacific time? I think. Oh no, Mountain is 1 hour behind us. Pacific is 2 hours behind me. Mountain is one, and then there's Central, which is me, and then Eastern is an hour ahead of us. I have both Grace speed controllers, the Elite and the white one. 3 Eastern is noon Pacific. If it will work on yours, I can make you a deal. Oh, yeah, Melanie's got one that she's trying to get rid of. Mountain time would be 2 hours difference. So if it was 3 o'clock Eastern, it'd be 1 o'clock Mountain time. Noon Eastern is 10 o'clock Mountain. Yep, 2 hours. She needs the stitch regulator, not the speed control. She wants to maintain even stitches. Do you have the stitch regulator, Melanie? Yeah, stitch regulator is probably what I would need too. Sorry, I meant behind. I know that. I lived in California for 3 years. She has both of them, Lisa and Mona. She got both of them, and then she got a different machine to go on it that has those on it already. I knew she was trying to get rid of some. Well, I thought I had more of the squares already done for it. Oh, there's some. Oh, that's just 2 of them. No, that's 4. I need 4. That's 4 of them. I don't have the white ones, though. Mona, they definitely make a difference. But I don't know if they will work on hers. It's been said they would. I'll talk to you in Discord, Mona. I have 2 more weeks left for my cash back. Oh. I thought you were going to use your cash back for your table that you got. Mona ended up getting a table that has self-leveling on the legs. And that way she can keep it downstairs in her sewing room. I'm getting real excited about getting mine put up here. Hubby came in here because I had to have him lift up the totes and put them back over there in the corner. And he says, "Oh my God, I see a tabletop." I'm like, "Yeah, you do, don't you?" The only things on it right now are my project bins, the AccuQuilt 12-inch cutters, my sparrow feet, one of these, this thing that I put on my great big one, but I haven't been using it on it because it was underneath everything on this white table. And then my thing that goes over when I'm appliquing, my applique sheet that I can iron on, the silicone sheet. The stitch regulator helps with ruler work. you can pay attention to the ruler without worrying about your stitch length. But I am still pushing my fabric and not the machine moving. When I ordered my speed control, I had to put it in my machine. Oh, thanks. I really like the sparrow feet. I like how they turned out. And it's 6 in a row at the top and 6 in a row at the very bottom. The thing I don't like, though, is the butterflies on this. See the butterflies right here? I do not like those. But this quilt's getting them just like this because I'm not messing with it anymore. Working on it for 5 years, and that's long enough. But I do have Melody Lane. I bought a kit for that. I'd like to do that this summer. I have a kit coming Monday from Jacqueline Steves that I'd like to get done. I want to finish this one. This one is 2 quilts. I want to finish that. And then I have 2, 4, 6. I got 6 project bins, 7 project bins over there, and 2 of them are empty. So I'm working on them. The top one that's above the orange, that was the big machine quilt. The sewing machine, the great big one, that's what was in that one. So that one got done too. I cannot get over all of the scraps that I have from my projects. Bye, Giovanna. Okay, well, I think I don't have nothing else to say. I got this great big pile of, I got 2 piles of cutoffs that I've been sewing for half square triangles. We'll see if I make something out of them. It looks to me like they might be just an inch big. I don't know. It's hard to say. They're real tiny. They might be 1.5 inches. I might get 1 inch by the time I get done squaring them up. Let's take a peek here. One. Oh yeah, they're 1.5 by 1.5. So they're tiny. 1.5 by 1.5. Yep. So they're going to be tiny little squares. What up? What up? All right. We're having leftover pizza. I plan on sitting on my hind parts and doing nothing the rest of the evening. The scraps are going to find you, Deb. Oh, Joe, you don't know how close I came to just bagging them up and sending them off to you. So I'll square these up after I get them all sewed. I'll square them up and we'll see if I do anything with them. If not, I'll be sending them off to somebody. Mona's eating candy and chips for supper. Melanie doesn't keep anything under 2.5 inches. Sheila, hey, I just got a 2021 calendar in an envelope. Score. Pamela made it in Discord. Make sure you go in there and give her a warm welcome. Yes. Pamela, if you're still in the chat here, when I get off of here, we'll all meet over there and at least tell you hi. Andrea says she accepts all scraps no matter how small or large. Well, right now the plan is for me to actually do something with them. Here's another green one, I think. Yep, another green one. Psh. It's hard to see the color because it's so light. But I think it'll be okay in the quilt. Because once you put that green with another color, well, let me pick it up here. Once you put that green with another color, it looks okay. That's that green. So I think it'll look all right. Oh, Gladys is going to be on at 4 o'clock today. 45 minutes and she'll be on. Hi, Dawn. How are you? I'm glad to see you. I saw Dawn yesterday in Discord. She was in sewing with Lisa's bunch yesterday. I am working on a quilt now that is scraps I got from somewhere. I know that Sharon takes scraps too, and she makes beautiful quilts with them. She's shown us her quilts on Discord. The last quilt top I finished was mostly scraps from Lisa. If it were not for scraps, I would be out of business. Lisa has some really good scraps too. Oh, Zaza, she's doing so much better. Andrea can talk to her now. She's out of ICU. Good deal. And Nancy's husband, Terry, is he had his Keytruda. Was that a shot? Injection? Something like that? He had that today. So he's really sore and doesn't feel good. Lisa will be using her scraps for Hexies and other EPP. Zaza and Sherry have me hooked. Yes, they do. And she's even using her scanning cut to cut out the Hexies for it. Yeah. Pam, I'm here and I'm on Discord on my iPad. Well, I have Discord on my phone too. I had to download it on there so that I can keep up with all of you at night because I shut off my computer so anywhere between 5:30 and 6. But then I have it out there on my phone. Lisa, I did say it was highly addictive. Yes, she did. My daughter is posting on Facebook. So that tells me she is much better. Yeah, when they start posting, that's a good sign. I remember when I was in the hospital back in September 2023, I went radio silence for days. Nobody knew anything because I was so out of it for 2 days. And then with all the tests that were being run and everything and all, I mean, it was just somebody was in there constantly doing something. And so I went in on a Monday night and I didn't contact anybody till like Thursday or Friday. Got in trouble with my daughter because we didn't tell her when he called the EMTs to come get me to take me to the hospital. But hey, I couldn't talk. I didn't even have my phone at the hospital for the first few days. I don't think I got my phone at the hospital till Thursday. I was so out of it. I do Hexies a lot during camp season. Oh, Lori does the Hexies too. Yes, it is. I think I'm going to set up the scan and cut where I can do the Hexies in different sizes to utilize as much fabric as possible with minimal waste. That would be awesome. If you arrange them in a honeycomb pattern, there's almost no waste. There you go. Okay, guys, it's 3:22. So almost an hour and a half. Zaza, I do for the 12 by 12 scraps. For the smaller scraps, I have to rearrange it so it does not do half cuts. Oh, yeah. When I was so sick last month, I told Donnell that if she did not hear from me with a daily check-in, for her to call my husband and ask him what's going on. Well, my husband don't want to do none of that stuff for me. He says, you'll get better here one of these days and you can tell him. I think the first person that I sent an actual text to was Lisa and my kids. Yeah. I finally sent one to my kids, and then I sent one to Lisa. Lori says, I am doing La Passion. Hope to have it done by the time I die. That's what Kathy says about Summer Moon, huh? Lori, that's fabulous. You need to post pictures in Discord. If I die, I would like my friends to know why I dropped off the face of the earth. Well, yeah, he would have eventually let at least Lisa know. And Mona. He calls them to Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa is doing what up? So he would at least let them know because I have their contacts in my phone and he'd let them know. They'd let you all know. That's what I say about my paperwork. Oh, yeah. Melanie liked that, Sheila. Mona Lisa, that's funny. Oh my God, Lori, he sings the song Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. And I'm like, oh, you are so strange. And he says, well, you're the one that started calling him that. And I said, well, yeah, but I don't sing about it. Oh, Andrea says her husband wouldn't. He would never even think of it. He does not understand how I can be friends with people I've never met. Well, there's been quite a few people that I have met online, and I've never met them. But I consider them some of my besties. Mona and Lisa are my BFFs. That I gotta say. And my sister-in-law is not my sister-in-law. She's my sister. So I talk to her more than I talk to my sister. Plus, we have quilting in common. So, Andrea, he has never heard of pen pals. We are quilt pen pals in the age of tech. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at Mona. Hi, BFF. Yep, BFFs. I don't ever see an us three ever disintegrating. I really don't. We're so much alike. My YouTube buddies are my peeps. Yep. I met Crystal and Rebecca through YouTube, and we got together and have fun whenever I go visit their daughter in Austin. I would love to meet some of them, but I'm in Iowa. Not too many people come to Iowa. Huh, Sherry? Sherry lives in Iowa too. Sherry is northwest of me. Almost straight up and then over west just a little bit. So out of everybody that's on YouTube, I assume that Sherry and I would meet first because we're in Iowa. None of us are serial killers. Well, you just never know, Sheila. Find your people and you will never be lonely. They will always be someone to talk to. And you don't have to take a shower or wear a bra. That's true. Serial quilters. You would have to leave your house. Yes, that's true too, Shirley. I would have to leave the house. And right now, I only leave the house to go to doctor's appointments and get lab work done. Although last weekend, I went over to see my daughter and grandkids, and I went over and saw Shirley. So I made the rounds last Sunday. And I made it back in time to do Not Quite Right, which was a good thing since it was on my channel. I know. Come see you when I'm in Iowa. Oh, Sherry's in North Carolina now. I thought you were in Iowa. I thought you had been in North Carolina and you moved to Iowa. Sorry. Just pull your hair into a ponytail and call it good. Yeah, that's what Zaza did. Was it yesterday? I'm looking for a cough drop here. Here we go. Sorry I left so soon after I said hello. Been talking with parents. Just walking home now. Oh. I thought you were going to say get laid, not lap work. The invention of grocery pickup is a wonderful thing. Well, for me, it's when my husband got tired of me having to look at every single thing in the store before I actually shopped. I would go down the aisle. I have this squirrel thing so bad. I go walking down there, I'll see something, I stop, I look at it. My husband finishes going down that aisle, and then he comes back up another one. Then he has to come back because his arms are full and he has to put it in the shopping cart. So he finally says, "You're not going anymore. I can do this faster by myself." And that was 2 or 3 years ago he started doing that. Yeah, it's been a long day for everybody, Leanna. It's too cold in the wintertime. In Iowa, yeah. But we don't We don't get as much snow as they do in Michigan, and that's where my husband's from, is Michigan. I have to go and finish up a few things at work so I can call it quits for the day. Bye, Lisa. Oh, and just for Joe, friends, y'all are my friends. Right, friend? Oh, that's Sherry's sister when she goes shopping. Yeah, I do. I have to look at everything. It's that FOMO, you know. If I don't look at it, I might miss out on something. Bye, Lisa. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Okay, y'all. Hour and a half. That's good for not having anything to talk about. But at least I got my 2 hearts done for one of the quilts. I'll have to work on the other ones. They're exactly the same as these other hearts. Same material. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Not Quite Right at 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Time. And it's going to be on Lisa's channel tomorrow. Yeah, Lisa's channel. And then Sunday morning, Sundays at 7 with me and Lisa on her channel. At 11 Eastern on Mona's channel will be the FOMO Not Quite Right crew. And we're going to have Mona's got a special guest Sunday for April Sawtell. She'll be there too. So everybody take care. Gladys is coming on at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern. Another half hour she'll be on. So if you need some place to go, there you go. I mean, you don't have to go over there, but you can't stay here, so. Oh, Gizmo, how'd you get in here? Oh my God. Yeah, Okay, now I really gotta go because Gizmo won't leave me alone. See y'all. Bye. I'll see you all around YouTube land.